What's going on, guys? It's Justin for Turn Informed. And if you guys haven't noticed, Google is starting to do something pretty cool. They're actually starting to put all their apps, well, at least all the cool ones, up on the Play Store. Now, the first really cool one that I've seen pop up is the new Google Camera app. Now, this isn't the same as the original app that's on your Nexus devices. This is actually a newer version that's downloadable for all Android devices. Let's take a look at it. One of the first things you'll notice is that the icon has changed. The icon is no longer a normal looking camera, but in fact is reminiscent of the Photos app that we can take a look right here. It has the color spiral that goes around it like that, and that's where the lens is actually has that reminiscent of that color right there. So let's actually get into the camera app itself. So the first thing you'll notice is that the camera app, or just the regular picture taking app, is actually a 4:3 aspect ratio. I'm not really liking this. From what I've heard, it's because that's the size of the sensor, but I'm not sure if that's necessarily true. So we'll see if Google puts out a memo about this or they do an update to change it. I hope they change it because I'm not really enjoying this. But the bar right here is actually all capable of taking the picture. You click anywhere and it takes the picture. Very quick. You don't have to click on the icon right there to take the picture. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. And what I've noticed is the pictures take them a lot faster. It's not as slow and laggy as the previous installment of the picture taking software on the Nexus devices or any stock Android device for that sense. But I kind of like how fast it is. It's a lot more snappy. It's a lot quick to focus. It's quicker to take pictures, and so far I'm liking it besides this black bar right here. Next we'll get into our video app. The video app actually gives you more screen real estate. As you can see, it makes the bar that was right there transparent, which is nice, but still kind of annoying. It takes your usual full 1080p pictures and 720p and below, but it gets the job done. And then we have our this is a new option in here. This is actually called Lens Blur. Now, this is a lot like the HTC M8's dual sensor option that they have on their phones. What it does is it actually helps you take a picture of the foreground, and then when you slide it up, it takes a picture of the background. It's at times a little cumbersome because you have to be very efficient when you're trying to slide up and down. It tends to get errors very easily if you're moving too fast or too slow. But the pictures actually turn out very nice. As you can see, depending on where you want the focus to be on the picture, the foreground and the background will change depending on what you want the focus to be. Next, we have our panorama option. This option was there before, but it's a little bit different this time. Before, it had that wavy animation where you had to be very slow when you're taking the pictures, and at times it could be thrown off and you would have to start all over again. With this, it's a lot like the photosphere option where you click and it starts to take the picture like so, where you just line up the dots and then you just go all the way across until you're done taking the picture. It's a little bit more efficient, and I like how they did this because it gets it done a lot faster and a lot less errors, and the pictures turn out very nice as well. And last but not least, we have the photosphere option. This was here before, but it's the same thing. Very efficient, very quick and easy to take snapshots of 3D room or whatever you want it to be. I like it, and it's very simple. And then we have our settings option. Now this is a little bit different. It wasn't where on-screen options were before, where you would click on the screen or hold down the screen and then there would be a bunch of different options to get a hold of. Now you just click on the dots and you have your flash, your grids, and you could change to the front-facing camera. And then if you swipe to the left, you'll see the gear pop up and you click on that. And then you have more options, but it's a lot like a Google type of look. So like if you click on Google Now, this is the type of options that it turns out to be like. So you have your advanced where you can change manual exposure, which is kind of nice, and then resolution and quality, and you can also save your location as usual. You could do that before, but it's just the little things that change and the little things that matter. I'm liking most of it. Like I said before, I just don't like that black bar, but if Google can get the hang of fixing that, then I'll be a happy camper. The lens blur is awesome, and everything else seems to be working great. Alright guys, well that's pretty much it. Click that like button and click that subscribe button and check out my other videos. Alright, I'll see you guys later.